What's up, Poker Maniac TFP? Back to another video. Man, there's like a couple of things that I wanted to address, but this one, I just wanted to go ahead and get it off my chest and actually be on camera, man. It's been a while since I've been on camera and all that stuff, man. But I just want to say, yeah, I'm selling a little courses for $20, bro. Y'all would rather gamble $500, $17,000, lose it, $1,600, lose it, $800, lose it, $100 buy in, lose it. But y'all don't want to see what I'm doing. I have over 800, 900 videos of constant wins, bro. Over constant wins, okay? In blackjack, you don't want to sit there and try to buy in for 100 and win $45,000. It's not going to work like that. You have to take that shit, break it down little by little. Take 100, maybe win 200, 300 max, and stop, bro. A lot of people do win, but they don't ever stop. You have to stop. You're not going to win $10 billion in one night, bro. You're not going to take over the whole casino in one night, bro. Take it session by session. Some sessions are good. Some sessions are bad. You know what I'm saying? Some sessions, the side bets are going crazy. And sometimes you don't see a side bet for 100 hands. Like, for real. It's just, what side of the circle are you on? And yes, I said that in somebody's Discord. And they're like, what the hell you mean? A circle doesn't have sides. I'm like, cut it in half, bro. Cut it in half. There's a negative side and there's a positive side. What side of the circle are you on, bro? Are you on the losing side of the circle and cut when it's cut in half? Or are you on the winning side of the circle when it's cut in half, bro? It's divided. You're either good or bad. You're either win or lose, bro. Good meaning win, bad meaning lose, bro. Come on, man. Stop acting. It makes me mad when people are like, oh, there's no fucking sides in this circle, dude. Like, come on, bro. But anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, so I just wanted to make a point right here, and I also talk about this shit. Blackjack, Mickey Mase does have good points about the 18.5 hand, like 18 and up, you're on the winning side, and then anything less than that, you're on the losing side. He does have a point. How I look at it is, you're looking for 8, 9, 10, 11, right? That's one section, right? But really, I just try to do it in threes, okay? Then you got 12, 13, 14s. Well, yeah, 12, 13, 14s. 12, 13, 14s. But I just look at it like this. 14, 15, 16. Then you have 17, 18, 19. And you got 2 and 20 and 21. Those are their each second. So I'm really trying to think about this shit while I'm doing this, because I haven't really thought about this aspect of it. Once I already know it, though, I'm just trying to break it down to make it make sense. Because really, it's like 18, 19, 20, 11, 12, 13. You got 14, 15, 16. Those are threes. I cut it down to threes. What was it? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. 11, 12, 13. Those are the hands that you want. 14, 15, 16s. Bullshit. Don't give a fuck about that shit. Do what you want to do. 17, 18, 19s, and 20s and 21s. Obviously, you don't want to mess up your motherfucking 20s and all that. 19s, if you're hitting 19s and soft 19s and doubling down soft 19s, you're like for real, you're an idiot, bro. Like, I give him that, right? But 14s, 15s, and 16s, you just got a shitty hand, bro. Like, these little books and cards, they teach you when to hit and stand. They don't ever say, hey, after this, this, and this, you might want to raise your bet a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we get in deeper in depth with the deck, with the deck and the shoe. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come in. That's what I'm teaching and shit like that. It's only $20, bro. You know, half of y'all buy in for 500 and lose it. Y'all can't throw your boy 20. I've had so many people tell me that they've won just by, paying attention to my course. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just blackjack. It's infinite blackjack, really. But you can still apply it to any blackjack game that you play. First person, an app, fucking, you can go do this shit by yourself. Go buy 8 decks of cards or 6 decks of cards and do it yourself, and you'll fucking see what I'm saying, bro. But let's just listen to this, because this is where I have a problem with what he says about some certain shit. I gotta find it, though. We're just gonna like kind of briefly go through this. Don't fucking sue me, bro. This is all just reacting to what you're saying.
Because it faced
And I don't even want to listen to everything you're saying, bro. This is Pie Gal.
now there's If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 40.
It's a psychological piece to when you pay a commission, by the way.
Okay, he's talking about
You should absolutely play what I'm talking about.
He's talking about 21 plus 3. Honestly, bro, you should play all side bets. He's saying don't play the busted side bet. Is the dealer busting? That's another thing. If you see the dealer busting, then more than likely the dealer's going to keep busting. If you see the dealer showing 4s, 5s, and 6s and they're not busting, they're not going to be busting that, bro. And you really don't need to be playing that game if they're showing 4s, 14s, 15s, and 16s. They're flipping over 14s, 15s, and 16s and they're not busting. You need to get up. Dead ass, you need to get up, because you're going to keep chasing and you're in that sequence to where you're just not going to win. So he's talking about side bets right here.
It stands for 3 card.
21 plus 3. Poker hands, flushes, straights, 3 of a kinds.
If you bet on the side,
suited trips,
you get 10 to 1, 20 to 1, and 30 to 1. But those are so 1 versus 2 to 1, right? But you're getting paid 9 to 1.
Yeah, you're getting paid the same on every like, you want to find the casinos that offer 9 to 1. If you actually go on my channel, you'll see that I have 9 to 1 on my blackjack practice playlist reel. If you go on my homepage on my channel, you'll see it, and you'll see 9 to 1 at the top. That's the best game to play, for real.
It should be paid 2 to 1 every single time. Only on fixed 9 to 1, like decent. But
because like you're saying, if you like online, a flush only pays like 6 to 1, right? But you're getting paid 9 to 1 on everything. So I mean, it balances out. But there are some casinos that have 21 plus 3 and top 3. So that's where it gets a little interesting.
The mathematical edge, the financial edge, is on the fixed 9 to 1. It has the dealer bust bet, like the side bet that says dealer bust, and you see anybody playing that, you should know that person has mental illness.
And we just had a 6-card bust, and $20 paid like what, $1,000. So yeah, I mean, you just get lucky. But like I said, if the dealer's not busting, stop playing it, for real. You have to pay attention, man. Like, a lot of people just like, oh, it's random. The cards are random. I hate when people say that, because they're not, bro. The grand scheme of things in the blackjack universe, bro, I promise to God, if you really paid attention, you will see the same things happening over and over and over and over and over. Just like motherfuckers getting up to go to work over and over and over and over and over and over. There's only going to be so many things that happen at your job that's going to, you know, like when you go to your job, it's going to be the same shit every day. You're just going to see it. You're going to be like, okay, damn. The dealer has 2 aces. Fuck, it's a 20% chance that we're going to win, because usually when the dealer has 2 aces, they usually pull a 19 or a 21, bro. It's either a 7 or 8, 7, 8, 9, bro, when they have that.
You should know that that's a low IQ human being.
Bro,
you should know that person is a moron, and you should get away from that table and away from that player as fast as you can.
See, no, man. Playing the side bets does not make you a moron, bro. Hitting 14s, 15s, and 16s versus a bus card makes you a moron, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, we were sitting there at the blackjack table. This one drunk ass dude came over here, and dealer was showing like a 5 or a 6. Everybody stand. Oh, here he has what he had? He had 2 6s or something. I think it was 2 6s for sure, and it was like against a 4, 5, or 6. He might have had, I don't think he had trips. It might have been a 5. But what I'm saying is, he split those 6s, got a jack 16, hit it again, bust. Got another 16 on his other 6, hit it again, bust. Took both two bust cards from the dealer, bro. The dealer ends up pulling 20. And I had raised my bet because I was doing what I was supposed to do in my sequence. I raised my bet, and here comes this idiot, drunk as hell, splitting 6s, which is fine. No, bro, it was okay. Yeah, splitting 6s is fine, but you hit the 16 and you bust, bro. When that was the dealer's cards, man. The dealer could have busted with any one of those cards, and he's taking cards and busting himself and messing up the whole table. That's an idiot. That's a moron. Playing side bets does not make you a moron, is what I'm getting at. Like, playing side bets does not make you a moron at all. Plenty of times the side bets save the balance.
If you bet on the dealer bust side bet, you are dumb. You should quit gambling.
Negative.
You should not bet any side bets almost in any game, almost ever, unless you could find 21 plus 3, the
Negative.
card poker, with fixed 9.
So, if you have the chance, you know, like on Infinite, like online, you can bet lower. Those are lower edged bets. Yeah, like, you don't never really see me just put too many or too much money on the busted side bet. But hot 3 pairs and 21 plus 3 is the one that I focus on. Like, busted, I'll leave $5 on there or 10, but I'll put 25 and raise the other ones. You know what I mean? But if you get a 7 card bust, that's 100 to 1, but that's rare. I'm not saying you're gonna get it all the time, but you might get lucky. You gotta have something on it.
9 to 1. Sometimes if you're feeling a little overzealous, you could play the not fixed 9 to 1. That's an okay bet. There's only one other game that side bets actually make sense. They go, okay, here's your change. Boom.
Talking about pie guy.
So easy to hit bonuses playing 7 cards.
Do you need a loan for your business? Well, if you've been around for over a year, I'm about to show you how to get up to...
Because in face-up Pagow, the dealer goes first on the side of the table. That whole thing will go down, and then shell of a snail. So to save time, you shovel these high-limit players. No matter how smart you are, how smart you think you are, how many you have. You bet 1,000, you get blackjack, you win 1,500 bills and change in your life. Manipulate you, the easier you can see through all their games, all their holes, all their tricks, and the easier blackjack. 6 decks shuffled together per shoe, blackjack. It's pretty aight. It's the most common. It's totally standard. It's regular, mid, average, go-to, most common. It's mad regular.
I don't mind 6-deck blackjack. I love it, actually.
No shame, no problem. They have an 8 deck.
Bro, and 8 decks are usually online. But double deck, bro. Oh my god, bro. Y'all people are like, "Oh, double deck's the best blackjack game, bro." No, I don't know, man. Maybe just for my version. Maybe if you hit everything, maybe. Well, it just seems like the dealer always pulling 18s and 19s on you, bro.
8 deck is almost as bad as the continuous shuffle. And that's, by the way, this is the order. Ready? Because continuous is the worst.
You should never play on a continuous shuffler. Never, bro. Never. Run.
Best type of blackjack you can play. Double deck blackjack is the most advantageous.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't like playing double deck. So I haven't really played double deck. I don't like to play double deck, bro. So I really can't. I don't have enough play time to agree or disagree on that. But I just know every time that I have played it, it's been brutal as fuck. Like, I'm just letting you know.
For the player. Here's a couple ways that you can know that. Most casinos don't even offer double deck. They only offer 6 deck. If double deck was better for the
I would rather play single deck. Boy.
casino, they would just make every table double deck and they wouldn't even offer 6
Like, I'd probably get banned if I kept playing on single deck. I ain't gonna lie.
deck. The casinos that do offer double deck have usually like 1 table in high limit of double deck. Maybe 1 or 2 tables in like the medium level high limits. You know, like that. Like the more expensive tables outside high limit. I would say like 99+% of all the blackjack tables in every casino are 6 deck. And they rarely offer double deck. If double deck was so much better for the casino, they would make every blackjack table double deck. They wouldn't even offer 6 deck. But for some reason, most don't offer double deck. Why do most not offer double deck blackjack? And the ones that do only have usually 1 table. It's because it's the player's advantage. And sharp players know that, which is why they seek casinos that have double deck. So some casinos say to themselves, we're going to lose players if we don't offer double deck. And some casinos say, we're going to lose money if we do offer it. And so they have to pick their poison. Do they want to offer 1 double deck player to try to bring in some players? Or do they want to offer none so they can try to just not lose money? Find a casino that has double deck blackjack. Go play that one, particularly in high limit. That is all of the best advantages for you. All right, let's talk about some play strategy. If a deal
Okay, play strategy, right? Everybody talks about play strategy and cards, go get the card and all of that. Play strategy. Let's listen.
dealer is showing a 7 or above and you have a 16, stop being a pussy.
See, and right there is what I have a problem with. When people say that, it's just been pounded in people's heads. Oh, you're a bitch. Oh, you gotta hit it. You can't fucking stand. Oh, you're a bitch. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Bro, come on, man.
You're not a genius. You're not some wizard.
Bro,
you're
come
a pussy.
on, man. It makes sense, bro. You're gonna bust that hand 86% of the time, bro. Why the fuck would you hit that, bro? Like, come on, man. Like I do hit 16s versus 7s because I got murdered by the dealer. I had 17 versus dealer 6. I had 17. The dealer had 16, and that damn 3 came out of nowhere, and I went all in basically. Like, I had a good hand, good chance. The motherfucking dealer pulled a 3 on that hand, and I feel like I got shot in the face, bro. So I will hit a 6. It's just reversed. I will hit a 16 versus 7, but that's it. I'm not hitting a 16 versus 10, 16 versus 8, none of that. I'm hitting a 16 versus 7 only, bro, only. And I do let past things that happen to me, like I make my decisions off of things that happened to me in the past, right? And I keep seeing it, and I had done another video, shuffled the cards, same scenario popped up, and that 3 was there again. That's what I'm talking about, the grand scheme of blackjack. That 3 was there again in that same situation, bro. And I will find it if you want me to find it. It might be in my damn Patreon as well. But it's like, oh, if you don't hit 16s, you're a pussy, bro. Come on, man. Like, it ain't even about that. What my point is, if you have money to play, you have, say you bought in for $10,000, right? And your fourth hand, you're just betting $100 a hand. Your fourth hand, you get a 16 versus a 10. Bro, you have ammo, bro. You just got a bad hand. Now, if you had a 16 versus a 10 and it was your last bet, you were all in, you had no more money, do you, bro? Hit that bitch, whatever. Do you? Hell, I would stand. I don't give a damn. But that's not what we look for. We look for the dealer to bust, first of all. We look for the dealer to bust. I'm tired of people saying, oh, 21 blackjack is about, you got to get closer to 21 without going over. The goal in blackjack is to win, get a W, right? You want to win. So if that means standing on a 12 and a dealer has a 6, you're not trying to get to 21. You want the dealer to bust. You know what I'm saying? So we have to like really narrow that down, because people will actually be like, damn, I have so much space between 12 and 21, or I think I can just pull a card here. No, you stand it. No matter if the dealer pulls a hand or not. You want the dealer to bust out. You don't want to bust yourself, bro. There's been so many times that I stood on a 16 versus a 10 on infinite on a big bet, and I win because I stand. And anyway, infinite is not a common blackjack game. Infinite blackjack is not a common blackjack game. You have people splitting all the time. You got people hitting on 19s, 18s, and all of that. They just implemented the auto stand, and I believe it was because of this channel. I'm not gonna lie to you. After we've been making some motion on this channel and the dealers were talking about it, they implemented the auto stand, which killed the damn strategy, bro. And that's another thing, dude. I'm trying to help y'all out, right? You know it's a problem when they implement the auto stand in this bitch, bro. I should have been charging $100 for this course, man. Like, and y'all be like, oh, you're a scammer. You're just trying to get people's money. No, the actual casino probably bought my shit and was not wondering what the fuck I was doing for all these wins. And they're like, oh yeah, we gotta stop this shit somehow. So if that was the case, why wouldn't they put an auto stand on a 12 versus a 6? You feel what I'm saying? No, they leave room to take the bus cards. You have to understand, where's the opportunity for the player? Where's the opportunity for the motherfucking casino? Right? That card tells you to hit a 12 versus a 2. When in reality, that's a 50-50 shot, bro. In my eyes, the dealer can bust and I can bust. What the fuck I'm gonna do? I want the dealer to bust. It doesn't make you a pussy, doesn't make you a bitch. It means, hey, I have the smarter advantage here. I want you to fucking go out. I don't want to take a card. Even if you took a 3, what the fuck you gonna do with a 15? Nothing. You're gonna stand. And half the time it would have just washed out anyways. Dealer had a 12. I pull a 3 or he pulls a 3. Let's say I take the 3 and the next card is a face card. 12 plus 10 is a bust. 12 plus 13 is a bust. It doesn't matter. It's a gray fucking area. I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15, 16 is the same thing. But the player has the chance and the opportunity to stand, and they don't have to take a card on 14, 15, 16. The dealer does. You know what I'm saying? So that area is just bullshit, bro. I'm not going to get mad at you if you don't take a card or not. If you stand 14s, 15s, 16s, I don't get mad. What I do get fucking furious is when the dealer is showing a 4, 5, 6 and you take a card and you take the bust card and then the dealer pulls a 20. Bro, I was playing blackjack with this guy. We were chilling, man. It was just me and him. I raised my bet more than what I usually bet. Raise, boom, because it was that time to do it. The dealer showing a 6. I had a 19. I got a 19 versus dealer 6 on a fucking beautiful raise. This motherfucker has a 14, takes a card, boom, 9. Dealer flips 16 and then a 4. Pulls a 20 on my 19. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's a moron. That's dumb. Why the fuck did you take that card, bro? If you stood and then I stand, you stand, dealer pulls a hand, I can't get mad at you. I can't get mad at you because we did what we're supposed to do. That is what you're supposed to do. Stand versus a bust card. That's dumb as hell. Dude took a card, took the 9, and dealer would have busted with that 16 plus 9. And what happened after that? The dealer pulled a 20 on my motherfucking 19, bro. I was hot. And I was like, damn. Because I got a 19. I look this way, and I look back. This dude hit. Bro, I was like, you know how you get mad and you just feel that shit tense up, bro? But, you know, you can't get mad at the players, but at the same time, you expect them to know what they're doing, bro. Like, bro, like I said,
hit your 16.
Bro, I don't know, man. You do what you want, man.
Just hit them. You're not gonna.
But it doesn't make you a pussy, bro. It just means you have an 86% chance of busting your hand. Like, I would rather take my chances and stay for the dealer to have a low card underneath than bust out themselves. You just got dealt a bad hand at that moment in time in that hand. Like I said, if you have more money to play with, don't worry about it. Do what you want to do. You're not a pussy. You're not a bitch. But whatever you do, stay consistent.
You're gonna win every hand no matter what. So no matter what, just take the hit.
No, bro.
There are more 10s than any other card in the deck.
Are we sure about that? I don't think that's even right. I think there's more low cards in the deck. Because there's only 10, Jack, Queen, King, right? Then you got aces, 6. You got that family of 6. Like, it's 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 4. What was that, 4 times 6? Was that 24 cards, right? Then you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's more low cards in the deck, bro. 9 times 4 is 36. Yeah, 36. There's more low cards in the deck, bro. So with that being said, why wouldn't the dealer have a low card underneath?
No question. So if you take a 10, no problem. In the next hand, you'll probably still.
But that's my thing, bro. If you take a 10, no, more than likely you're going to fucking take the 10 for the next hand. You're going to take that 10 card for the next hand. But then it doesn't matter if you're sitting on bumfuck seat 6 and seat 7, bro. For you, it doesn't matter because I do not play seat 6 and 7. I do not play any seat past the 3rd seat, bro. 3rd seat is the max seat, and sometimes the middle seat. I don't mind playing the middle seat sometimes. 1, 2 for sure. 1 is my top go-to. 2, I don't really like it. 4, no. But the middle seat, okay. Anything else, I'm not playing. I'm not playing blackjack, bro.
Get your first card dealt a 10. And if you don't take a 10, you either make a hand on your 16.
And then what? You have 16 versus a 10, right? And you pull a 3 and the dealer still has 20. Why the fuck did you even take a card at that point if you still lost? And I'm just saying, yeah, you might push 16. The dealer has 20, right? The only 2 cards that'll help you is a 5 or a 4. 4 you push, 5 you win. Anything else less than that, you either bust or you lost. So there's only 8 cards in there, 2 cards in there that can help you. The 5 and the 6. So, bro, I mean,
or you just saved yourself from getting a medium bad card on your next hand.
it's the same shit,
If you
bro.
have a 16 and the dealer is showing 7 or above, hit your 16. Just hit.
Like, why is he so mad about it? Why do people, like, not just him, but it's just everybody. Why y'all get so mad about seeing somebody, like, it's just, like, y'all, like, Lord forgive me, like, you're pissing on somebody's grave or something if you see somebody standing a 16, bro. It is not that serious. I promise you it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It is not that serious. Now, I will say this. I will say this in everybody's defense. If everybody is playing the same way, the cards tend to flow better. They do. They really do. They really tend to flow better. After, let's say you're at a casino that has had 100 hours of gameplay, right? 100 hours of straight gameplay on blackjack. The tables are busy. Everybody's hitting 16s. Everybody's hitting 16s. And you notice when you sit down, you get a 15 and you stand, the next card would have been a 6. I've seen that a lot of times. I've seen that a lot of times, right? And I'm just like, damn, there must have been a lot of people come through here and circulating these cards correctly, right? Which I don't mind people playing basic strategy. I mean, like I said, it's been ran through machines and stuff like that. I'm not knocking basic strategy. But my thing is, I try to get in and get out as fast as possible. So I don't care if I get a 15, I'm just gonna stand that bit. Like usually if I play by myself, I'll stand it real quick, you know. And usually when I do that, I tend to get more side bet hits when I do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're either playing blackjack or you're playing 21 plus 3. And I feel like if I stand my 15s and 16s, sometimes I just get trip 10s out of nowhere, bro. Like I see it a lot. Like the other video, I'm gonna post it. I told the dealer, I was like, you're gonna give me my trips, and he was like, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. About 15 hands later, trip 3s. Did it to another dealer. This one was just lucky as hell. I was like, you finna deal me trips, but I played the same exact way every time, and I start noticing things. That's what I'm saying. The grand scheme of things, when I play the exact same way every time I get on a table, what I'm looking for, I usually get trips, man, out of nowhere. It's like, I'm not saying every time this happens, but I get trips a lot, man. I get trips a whole lot. How I be standing 14s, 15s, and 16s, man. It's so it like if you don't play side bets, then yeah, probably just hit the shit. Hit the 16s. If you don't play side bets at all. If you don't play side bets, and even then, I don't care. I still do me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't play side bets, yes, you have the better advantage in my opinion, because you're not losing money anywhere else. It's just the hand. You're just worried about the hand. Now, if I get like a side bet hit, and I get a 14, say I get clubs and I got a 14 versus a 10, and depending on what's on the table too, like I said, I will hit my 14s randomly if I see certain cards on the table, because certain cards follow certain cards and you have a better advantage of hitting a low card. I dive deep into this shit, dissect these cards for real, and I see what comes after the other. What card comes after the other? What card usually comes after this card? For real, bro. There's only so many moves you can play in chess. There's only so many moves that you can do in blackjack. The same shit's gonna happen. The same sequences are gonna happen, bro. And if you miss, that card was like the next card. I'm telling y'all right now, I've seen this shit too many times, bro.
Just hit it, bro. Go down swinging.
See,
This is what I...
you go down swinging, if that was your last bet.
Anytime I see somebody stand on a 16, this is literally what I envision. They're getting beat up by somebody, they're in a fist fight, and they do this.
No, man. No.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from...
Nobody's running, man. Nobody is dodging. Nobody's ducking, man. It's just, you counter. It's a counter, bro. I'm not doing this. I'm swooping and coming back with the counter the next time, bro.
I don't care if homeboy's bigger than you.
No,
I don't care if he
bro.
can throw harder than
You're
you.
not
I don't care
ducking.
if you know that he's going to beat you in this fist fight. If I see you get into a fight and you do this,
We not ducking, bro.
you're a pussy.
We not
you ain't
ducking,
rocking
bro.
with me.
We not ducking, bro. This one, it's a counter move, bro. Me standing 14, 15. I'm not saying you're directing this shit towards me, but I do it a lot and I'm proud of it. But it's like you're not scared, bro. It's like, oh my god, it's all right. I'm gonna catch your ass the next, and I'm gonna see what's being. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch these cards and see when I need to take advantage, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with being scared at all, bro. It's just playing smart.
That's not good for me. Let's talk about doubling down. For those of you that don't know what doubling down is,
Yeah. Double down versus when you get a 9 versus a 5 and 6, and even then that's dangerous. But 10s and 11s for sure versus 2 through 7, maybe 8. I don't like, and people like to play aggressive and double down everything, including 10s. But you know, on evolution, that's kind of dangerous. Because if they have that hidden blackjack, you just lost more money and they take it all. But yeah, man. But I just wanted to say, I'd really dive deep in my Patreon course or whatever. It's only $20, bro. You fucking McDonald's is that much for 2 people now, dude. McDonald's is $20 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been several people that are like, hey man, with your course I made $70,000, or with your course I'm seeing what you're looking at now, and it's crazy. It's like magic, bro. It's really like magic. I was playing with a dealer one time and I'm like, you have a 3 underneath. And that was it. I said, you have a 3 underneath. And that was the only card I guessed. And sometimes I'll do 2 cards. But this one I was like, you definitely have a 3 underneath. She flipped the card. It was a 3 of clubs. And she was like, oh my God, how did you know? Bro, because, man, I'm not trying to be cocky at all. I really study in depth with this blackjack shit, bro. In depth with this shit, dude. And it's like, it's only right for me to charge and first of all, like I said, I think the casinos got a hold of my Patreon and see what I was doing, and then they fucking put auto stand on that game. And then it's just something that, it's like my book, if you will. A lot of people go to the bookstores and be like, oh, how to become a better poker player, how to play blackjack the right way, blah, blah, blah. People have their own books and shit. That's my book. It's just my book that I kind of came up with, you know what I'm saying, without actually writing a book, which I should have. I need to do it, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, this is my studies, you know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that I've actually studied for like day in, day out, for months and months, playing blackjack, really going single by single. There's a game that I like to play. I try to guess the next card without looking at it, bro. And it's really like, and of course, I'll get close like I normally do. Like out of 50 cards, I'll probably guess 9 on that very card. I'll get 9 right. But then the card that I was looking for is either the next one or the very next one after that. It's super close. I'm telling y'all, man. So anybody gets mad that I'm selling the course or all that shit, bro, it's just my little book, man. And I'd appreciate it if y'all would support and you know, sign up. You can cancel at any time. I did want to start doing giveaways in the Patreon when we have a lot of, you know, more people join, stuff like that, keep everybody going. So, but I really just had a problem with, it's not just Mikki Mase, bro. It's just ingrained in everybody's head now. It's like, if you don't hit a 15, 16, you're a bitch and you ain't playing with me on the table. Like, come on, bro. But you'll sit there and play with people that hit against bust cards and stay on the table. Like online, y'all will stay on the table. And you see these people playing like idiots. Taking bust cards is a very big problem. Standing 14s, 15s, 16s when nobody knows the next card, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. You can be like, oh, if you would have hit, I would have had a 21, or the dealer would have busted because he would have took that card. Yeah, we can go 15 cards down the line, but at that moment in time, bro, no, we need to learn when to raise the bet. Like I say, those casino cards teach you when to hit and stand. And half of it is for the casino. Half of it is, I say like 60% of it is for the player. But it's just, you know, with the double downs, I said, I'm giving the double downs are bonuses for the player, but it's still half and half. They tell you to hit 16s versus a 10. That's a damn, it's for the casino. 15s versus a 10. That's for the casino. 14s versus a 10. That's for the casino, right? 12s versus 2s. That's for the casino. That aspect is for the casino. The double downs and the hitting 12s versus 13s. You must hit a 12 and a 13 versus a 7 through ace. You must. You must. Now, I get pissed off if I see that too. If people standing 12s and 13s versus a 7, 8, 9, 10, or ace, bro, you must hit those, man. You must hit those. 12s, and I see all the time people standing 12s and 13s and miss out on their 8 because they didn't pull it. Like, that goes part of that magic. Like with magic with the cards, you feel what I'm saying? Numbers, more than likely, when you get this set up, you're gonna make a hand. 75% of the time, you're gonna make a hand when you hit 12s and 13s versus 7 through ace. Now, if you're hitting 12s and 13s versus 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's a problem there. That's all I wanted to say about that. And I see it all the time. They're like, oh, I clicked off the video when you stood a 15. Why does it matter, bro? But then I'll get trip 10s and you're like, oh, the side bet saved you. Well, what if, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying, what if me standing that 15 hand allowed me to get trips for that next hand or the next 3 hands down the line? I mean, come on, bro. Like, let's think bigger than just one hand, bro. It's always like, usually I'm winning. It doesn't matter for that one time you decided to click off the video. It's like, am I winning or am I losing?
It's when you're playing blackjack, and let's say you bet $100. You can bet any amount you want, whatever your bet is. Let's pretend it's $100 in this example. You bet $100, and you say double down. What you do is,
yeah, we get all that.
What if you can create your own website by...
Yeah, man, but that's it, man. That's all I wanted to talk about, man. Subscribe to the channel, bro. I just wanted to get that off my chest. And there's another thing that I might have to talk about as well, about who the other people are on this channel, bro. But I'll see y'all next video, man. Thank you for watching.